Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Hornets Hockey Network. My name is Rob Finger, alongside our videographer, Fu-Mei Tung, and we've hit the road once again. This time, we've headed down 92 and up Route 20, and we've landed in Morrisville. It's here at the Morrisville Ice where your FM Hornets will be taking on the Lakers of Cazenovia. Now, as we get into our scouting report, we'll see how these two teams are stacking up, and how the Hornets may have a decent upset opportunity on the road. For the Cazenovia Lakers this season has been one of ups and downs. They come into their home rink with a record of 5-6, so not the best they've ever had. Last time out, they had a difficult but close game against the Beeville Bees, ultimately losing out 2-0 on the road. They've faced similar losses against the West Jenny Wildcats, the Syracuse Cougars, and the Cortland Homer Golden Eagles. That isn't to say that they don't have skilled players, though. Leading the team in points currently is number 24, Jack Donlin. He currently has 18 points total to his name in the form of 6 goals and 12 assists. Not to be so outdone, though, is his longtime teammate, number 26, Forrest Ives. He currently has 15 points of his own, with 9 of them being goals and 6 of them being assists. In the net, both Tucker Ives and Ezra Stallberg, both younger guns in the goaltending department, have a .840 save percentage, although the coach seems to have gone for Ives in net for this bout. Along with that, we asked him if he had 3 keys to his team's success in this game. Here's what he had to say. Key number 1, second and third chances. Key number 2, taking care of defense. And key number 3, coming with intensity. For the Hornets, this year isn't all they ever hoped for. They come into the Iceplex with a record of 4-7-3, coming off the back of a valiant effort against the West Jenny Wildcats. The Hornets certainly made them earn that win, with Jenny leaving the Coliseum with a score of 4-1. But this team may have an opportunity here, as when put against similar teams, the Hornets left with 4-1 instead of the 5-1 in Caz. They lost 2-1 versus Beeville as opposed to Caz's 2-0, and they were able to beat Syracuse as opposed to Caz losing to them. Currently sitting atop the stat sheets for FM is none other than number 10, Joey Leveroni. He sits with 13 points of his own in the form of 9 goals and 4 assists. Sitting behind him, though, is number 11, Will Sanzo. He has 10 points of his own in the form of 6 goals and 4 assists. In terms of goaltending, the Hornets have none other than number 31, Chris Finger, in their arsenal. He put a .900 up on the night against West Jenny and has a .907 percentage overall. We talked to Wiz, though, and asked him if he had 3 keys for his team's success in this game. Here's what he had to say. Key number 1, defend the house. Key number 2, high intensity. And key number 3, establish for check. With all that said and done, it's time for the main event. It's time for your starting lineups. Starting in net for the Cazenovia Lakers is number 29, Tucker Ives. Starting at defense is number 6, Bryson Weaver. Also on defense is number 16, Tyson Fredrickson. Starting at forward number 24, Jack Tomlin. Also at forward number 11, Cam Scheibler. And at forward number 13, Nat Gale. And now the starting lineups for your FM Hornets. Starting in goal, number 31, Chris Finger. Starting at defense, number 14, Brian Tonkovich. Also at defense is the captain, number 12, Charlie Lorraine. Starting at forward, number 18, Colden Ives. Also at forward, number 9, Michael LeDuc. And finally on forward, number 26, Brady Moore.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Iceplex at Morrisville for tonight's 6-3 league hockey matchup between the Fayetteville-Manlius and your Cazenovia Lakers. Here are tonight's lineups. First visitors from FM. Starting at forward, number 9, Michael LeDuc.
with that, another exciting edition of FM Hornets hockey will commence here in Morrisville. Who will win in this Big East side matchup? Will the Lakers drown the Hornets in the Cazenovia Lake? Or will the Hornets fly above and take victory for their own? All that will be determined here tonight, and the only place to watch all the action is here on the Hornets Hockey Network. It's Caz Lakers versus FM Hornets as we get set for game time. Into the center here. Referees making sure that these players have their net guards, much to the annoyance of some players in this section. One goalie's ready, two goalies are ready, timekeepers are ready, we are ready up here. And the puck is dropping this one back, but to FM quickly. Getting it up, though, to the near boards, though, for Bryson Weaver. He will dump it into FM's end. Trying to Lorraine, possessing it in the near circle. Lorraine all the way over to the far boards. Michael Leduc going for that, but instead, Tyson Fredrickson picking that up for the Lakers in their own end, towards the near boards now. Coming to pick that up, or try to pick that up, at least was Michael Leduc, but it gets back to Trevor Lorraine, over to the far side of the ice. Just getting that in the zone here. Michael Leduc will keep it in, dumping it in, but Fredrickson stopping that, getting it over for Weaver. Weaver up the near boards, up to Scheibler. He will dump that in. Ryan Tonkovich behind the net here. Looking over his options, gets it up for Greg Manzi. He will get it up for Will Sanzone. Doesn't go very far though. Cazenovia will dump it back into the far corner. Cazenovia just trying to possess it here. Charlotte Lorraine getting it off the near glass here. Up into the hands of Forrest Ives. FM putting out some forecheck quickly. Here comes Greg Manzi with it. He's got it below the goal line behind Cazenovia's net. Looking to come out with it, but Forrest Ives does instead. Coming up, Braden Carnahan trying to get it up there, but FM sending it back to the other way. Forrest Ives knocking over his own player here as he comes in quick. Getting that down the length of the ice. That will be an icing. .39 remains in this first period of play. Face off to the left of Tucker Ives. Face off one to the side there towards the net. Well, Cazenovia regaining that possession quickly. Tyler Main trying to get it off the near boards here. But instead, it's Scully Clark who will help that out for the Cazenovia Lakers here. Getting it all the way around to the far boards there was FM. Coming back in, Cazenovia trying to get a shot on. Tyler Main, though, off the near glass here, gets it up to Connor McDonald. McDonald fighting along the near boards here, getting that in the neutral zone, into Cazenovia's zone. They'll send it the other way, though. Bounces off the near boards towards Chris Finger. He will leave that for Chandler Lorraine in the Hornets' end. Along the goal line, to the right of Chris Finger, getting it up the near boards here, off the stick there of Connor McDonald. They will dump it in. Coming to pick it up, Jacob Gravelding. Getting that, though, is Nico Capriati in the near corner. Sending it towards the center, but Cazenovia sends it back into the near corner. Brady Moore possessing it behind the net. Back into the far corner now. Moore coming in quickly. Tried to put a hit on, or a shot on there. Cam Scheibler, though, getting it out up towards Nat Gale. He will dump it in on net into the FM end. They'll send it towards the center there, but Brady Moore will pick it up coming along the near boards here. Lorraine kicking that up for himself. He picks that up towards the center of the ice here. Comes a cross shot, and it goes out of play. .17 remaining in this first period of play. Face off to the left of Tucker Ives. Face off one back by the Hornets. Brady Moore trying to take it along the near boards, but Cazenovia getting it out quickly. Here comes Braden Carnahan trying to possess that puck for Cazenovia. Here they come in quickly. Here's Hull trying to make a shot off there, but it gets out of the zone. Fredrickson handing it back to Weaver. Weaver up to Carnahan. He will put it in the zone. Getting that back in, Logan Hull. Dumping that behind the Hornets net here. Teddy Smart getting it off the far boards. Trying to get it up for a FM breakout here. Went off the skate of Golden Knives there and out of the zone. But Cazenovia taking it back in quickly. Tyler Rain trying to get it off the boards here. Tyler Main focusing on the man there, not quite on the puck. He's able to recover that though along the far boards. Joey Lavaroni with some space here. Takes a turn around, sends it all the way across to the other side. Jack Casey though, dumping it back in for Cazenovia. Back into the far corner. James Datson sending that back in. Charlotte Lorraine with it behind the net of Chris Finger. Looking over his options, comes out the far side. Off the far boards here. And they will send that down, and that's waved off icing. Tucker Ives leaving that for Forrest Ives here. Forrest Ives coming back in, into the center of the FM zone. A shot from Cazenovia, and it'll go into the far corner. Joey Lavaroni getting that all the way out for the Hornets. That'll be an icing here as Tucker Ives getting it back up to the officials here. So they'll go to the other side of the ice. Face off now to the left of Chris Finger in the Hornets' end. Face off, one back into the far corner. Cazenovia though quickly taking that, trying to get possession of it. Nico Capriati getting it up there. A shot from the point though, it'll go into the near corner. Gavin Patno going onto the boards for that. Charlotte Lorraine helping him out. Still along the boards though, taking that. Matt Gale towards the center. Noah Chen will get that off the far boards and out of the zone. Forrest Ives possessing that, handing it over to Jack Donlin. Donlin coming back up through the zone along the near boards now. Into the Hornets' end. Donlin still with the puck, looking over his options as the rest of his team comes into the zone. And Donlin will pass that ricochet up into the netting. 12:09 left to go in this first period of play. And if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram at FM Hornets Hockey for the latest and greatest from your FM Hornets team, including extras and pictures. Face-off to the left of Chris Finger. Face-off one forward by the Hornets here. Michael Leduc getting that just out of the zone here, but getting that back in. Finn Hagen. Back to Teddy Smart. Smart off the boards. Up for Drew Main. Main coming back in. He shoots it. It's off the leg of Hagen there. It'll go to the far boards. Cazenovia getting it all the way out of the zone. That will be icing. Chris Finger rifling it down the length of the ice. Golden Knives and the referee forwarding it into the face-off circle here. Trying to make as little work for the referees as possible, and the referee surely does appreciate that with a smile on his face. Cazenovia quickly getting it out of their zone after that face-off. Tyler Main going for it in the Hornets' end. Comes across, sending it to the near side. Golden Knives along the near boards here. Gets it out for Drew Main. He makes a move around Carnahan there. Drew Main in the Cazenovia end, coming behind the net of Tucker Ives. Gets into the hands of Michael Leduc. He'll send it out. Tyler Main trying to keep it in, but here comes Cazenovia. A little bit bouncy is that puck. They'll get it into the neutral zone, though. Here comes Logan Hull. Hull dumping it in into the glove of Chris Finger. He will freeze that as Seamus Newcomb